Alright,
You have a
there he is.
I don't know.
No, Thusser is typing in general.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
I can hear.
Do you have a cold here?
It's just my throat.
He's currently eating all of my cough drops.
I have had a cold during the day, I think.
I know, so, I've been back home for a bit now, and, I mean, I haven't really had to talk that much, I've just been kinda chilling and stuff. But I mean, I have to talk. But then I come out, back to Virginia, and the first night, like, seeing friends and stuff, like, screaming, you know, laughing really hard. Ever since then, I don't know if the cold set in like then or what, but my throat's been, it's not been great.
We had a bit of a party on Friday when he got here.
And you
Yeah,
think the little bit of alcohol I drank would have, like, sterilized all the germs and stuff, and then it would heal fine, but maybe I just didn't drink enough.
I almost made a joke, and I stopped myself.
Not sure that's how that works.
Proud of you for stopping yourself.
I don't know what you stopped, but
I'm
okay.
gonna tell him. I'm gonna tell him offline.
Okay, well. There we go. Media links have been dropped. We are live. And everyone but Fane is here.
No, Faint's here.
Contains here. It's
Testosterone.
testosterone.
I'm here.
Oh, I was looking at the wrong thing.
Much.
Yes.
I'll give
I miss him so
his
much.
testosterone a call.
I'm dead.
Sorry.
Still
Testosterone.
dead?
Yeah.
What?
Well, if you're dead, I'm speak with dead. Speak with dead is what they're as well.
He's not. He got. Don't worry. He got brought back, but he is dead. Yeah.
Okay, I'll let him
You're
know.
like undead.
Alright.
I'm alive. I'm perfectly alive.
Okay. His testosterone
He's
is
not dead
coming.
again yet.
Yeah, his testosterone is booting up. So, his testosterone is booting up their computer.
For missing last time. Oh my God. But it feels like it was a lot, and I didn't expect it to be a lot when I was initially like, okay, I have to do this on Saturday, so it'll probably be okay because we're just heading back, and then nope. Apparently there was more,
okay.
and I was like, damn it.
All you missed was me crying real human tears.
Oh, and a whole lot of other things. Yeah.
The honest it was a lot.
No big deal.
Business deals, city on fire, regular stuff.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
Be proud of me. I finally did my offline things that I was supposed to do while I was offline.
Wow, good job.
Instead of taking care of them at the beginning of the session.
Speaking of, what did everyone get for their HP rolls and stuff? So I know Erlen's.
I was originally gonna do a level in Rogue, and I rolled a perfect 8 for that. And then I decided, nah, I'm gonna multi-class in Rogue.
What?
Or not into Rangers. I multi-class in Ranger, which changed my die.
Okay, so you're level 4 Rogue, level 1 Ranger now?
Yep. And I'm trying to remember what the hell it was. It's in here somewhere. Because I rolled it in D&D Beyond.
Okay.
I think it was a 7.
Yeah. I
It
thought-
was a
I thought
7.
you got that.
It was a 7, because that plus my con modifier. Yep.
Okay. So it looks like, yeah, Lorvor and Eberron have the same number in their HP now. And then I think Fane
Actually,
rolled his
thinking
last
back on
time,
that,
right?
That's so weird that happened while we were both like together. The fact that we both like had 7 and then got the same HP while we were both sitting on the couch.
If this were the swing set on like the elementary school playground, you guys would be married right now. Just saying.
That's so true.
Istasra, what did you
Where's my wedding
get?
dress?
What's your current
Is it in
HP?
the printing box?
What?
Huh?
Did you take?
Yeah, yeah.
HP, what is it?
They have no
right
idea.
now, About 42? Look.
Yes, we
42 sounds right. Cool.
No, I
That's in the range that it can be. I'll throw that in there. And then you chose your subclass, right? Istasra? For Ranger?
I did. Yes, I probably did. I think I did. Pretty sure I did.
Clear-
Oh, did you?
Make fun of me, bro, please.
Is it? Let's see. Istasra. Did you end up going with the Fey Wanderer?
No, that was someone else I was thinking about that.
No, yeah, you're right.
Stalker.
You went Gloomstalker. Oh, Gloomstalker is so strong.
Yo,
It
Stasser,
is,
you have a
it's so
VTuber?
good.
You have a VTuber rig?
Oh shit! He set it up.
Yeah,
That's
I
so
finally got
dope.
it.
The mouth is not rigged.
Hold on, I don't know what is
I
going
want
on
one
with
so
it
bad.
right
That's
now.
so cool. What the heck?
It actually is rigged, but again, I'm also
Not
this is
working.
also just the first version of the testing, and it's not quite being built.
Gotcha.
And then Tabs, did you roll your HP?
Yeah, I got 5 plus my constitution, so 3, 8.
Okay, so let me just update that. You guys are very, very similar in HP right now.
Nice.
Can you tell me what my HP is, because I didn't add it in because I have to.
46.
Okay. Wow.
Don't spell them out. I saw your rig's mouth. Yeah.
It's moving now.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta figure out calibration.
I'm at 49. I can't remember what I rolled, but I know that's more than what I was at before.
I think,
God
if
damn.
I remember right, you rolled pretty high.
Yeah.
But you also have like a +3 in con.
Oh. Don't know if he's mentioned it, but we finally got Eberron set up with a D&D Beyond.
I
Yeah.
did get on that after today because I was like, we keep talking about that every single week and we never do it. And
Yeah.
so that's good.
He-
That's awesome.
He came and visited me, and I showed him how to do it, and I helped him rebuild his character in D&D Beyond.
That's awesome. Your
So,
life is gonna be
it-
much easier.
It's 1-to-1 now.
I did forget to bring my Spiro in Esther Doll though.
Okay.
Can I ask a question real quick?
Uh huh.
Oh my god, I lost it. Oh yeah. Did Tabithy, I'm assuming since you stayed at the ship, got a long rest?
So Tabithy stayed at the Adventurers Guild. Her like going and getting rooms for everyone was like finding a place to stay for everyone was our excuse for why you weren't with everyone.
Okay.
But yes, you do get a long rest. This is the next day. Next morning, barely dawn.
What happened today?
So let's give the recap for her.
Yes. Can somebody give me a recap?
Does anyone else want to do it?
Who needs the inspiration?
It's all on you.
Okay. So, just pull up the notes just in case I forget anything. Yeah, so we started off the session by heading to Flame Keep so that we could raise Fane from the dead. Sorry, I'm coming down with something too. We sent Tabs off to go find accommodations for us while we went straight to the temple. Found someone named Jayla Darren, who is like a young girl. She's the keeper of the flame. Made some conversation, told her about the possible Lumi invasion. Was like, hey, you should probably start preparing for a Lumi invasion, just in case. She personally cast Raise the Dead on Fane, which took an hour, which was interesting, given young girl,
Yeah,
high
like,
level magic.
yeah, she's like 8.
Keep her in mind. Yeah, definitely need to keep brain on that. Fane had a whole heartfelt, touching scene between the dead lover and the unicorn. God thing. I'm never quite sure what to describe it on.
Generic eldritch deity. I don't know.
It was a very nice, touching scene. It, yeah. But got pulled back from the land of the dead into the land of the living. Did some shopping. Failed to negotiate, but did get a lower price on all the stuff we wanted to sell. And yeah, we got 105 gold piece each. And then everything went to hell. Yeah. So we woke up to the sounds of fighting the next morning. Threw our armor on, ran outside, and found a massive horde of undead storming the gates. And that's where we are now, fighting this massive horde of undead. Small note about the massive horde of undead was I passed a check and found that there is a single wight in the back of the group. The rest are mostly just regular zombies and a few big boys.
Secondary note about this group of undead. There's a singular wight near the thing, but there's like thousands of zombies, more than what I have on the map, because it'll lag out my stuff.
Actually, I did remember I did have a question for the DM. It's not a super important one, it's mostly a language thing for Ranger. I don't know what it's, doing favorite enemy. And I was debating between Aberration and Undead, but I don't know what language to pick for either of those. Like, what language I get. It's supposed to be one that they speak, and I don't...
Doesn't it say something about if they don't?
It says you can take a language if they speak. I don't know if Aberrations speak a language. Like, they speak deep speech, I think. And then there was Undead, which, lore-wise, I found that they just speak whatever language they spoke when they were alive. And most people online were just, like, making deals with their DM about it.
Let's see. So, favorite enemy...
Yeah, it's not something we have to deal with right now. I don't think it'll come up this session.
But you're taking favorite enemy undead?
I was debating between undead and aberration.
Or aberration. Got it.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
But yeah, it's not something we have to deal with right now. It's just something I wanted to bring up for later. Because I'm either going to take deep speech or draconic if I'm allowed. If I can't take undead draconic, I'm going to take aberration deep speech.
mhm.
Yeah, like I said, it's not something that needs to be dealt with right now. I don't think it's going to come up right now.
Yeah, I think technically you don't learn a language for picking undead, because undead can't speak. And it does specify if they speak one.
Okay. Okay. That's fine then. I will just take aberration and deep speech.
Alternatively, you can replace favorite enemy with favorite foe, but that's a different thing.
Yeah, I didn't see that option, but
It's in. Do you have Tasha's Cauldron enabled?
I should. Oh, there it is. Okay, sorry, it was under optional features.
Yeah, I would say it's an optional feature to replace favorite enemy if you don't want favorite enemy, but it's one or the other. So,
Target is your
whatever
favorite.
you choose, just choose it and stick with it.
Yeah. Oh, it deals extra damage if you do favorite foe.
Yeah, it's basically like a lesser hunter's mark, but without a spell slot.
Yeah, it does still require concentration though.
Yeah.
So you
Would it
can't
be
use.
okay? Oh, sorry.
Oh, and it's
Oh, no,
and it's like a free. It's part of an attack roll, so.
Yeah. Yeah, I did not know about that.
And it increases as you go up in level, but
What were you trying to say, Tabs?
yes,
Sorry,
tabs.
interrupting.
No,
I just
it's-
wanted to ask a question.
Hard to get a word in edgewise sometimes.
Yeah, sorry.
Is it okay? So, would it be possible that since I get arcane firearm at 5th level, could I have created that? I basically turned my original spell focus into a firearm, but I was thinking I could just use the pistol that I have as well. And essentially I get a 1d8 to one of the spell's damage rolls.
Let me check.
It's part of the subclass.
I know. Let me. Oh, it's required to. Damn. I said that is very like setting fitting, but it does specify wand, staff, or rods. Let me. I'll say yeah.
Okay.
Oh wait, you can't cast spells through your pistol though.
But that's what.
Your spell casting requires tools.
Okay, well then I could just do the. I mean, I have tons of tools, so I'll just do like one of the tools that I have.
Sonic screwdriver.
Oh wait, no,
Yeah,
you can
that's
use
what
your
I-
arcane firearm as a spellcasting focus. Never mind, I missed that part. Yeah, so
Okay.
I'll say yes. I'll say yes.
Flavor.
For flavor.
It will essentially act as the same thing.
It's flavor!
I also just found out about Depth Explorer as an optional feature. I did not know about that before. And that's kind of broken.
I have
Still
killed
learning.
like at least 500 ants this morning, and it's starting to
Jesus.
drive me batty.
Well, at least we all know it's a short drive.
Sounds like you got a
Yeah.
small problem.
Okay, well, yeah, so thank you. Who did the recap again?
That would be me.
Lorivor, go ahead and add an inspiration.
Yay.
Now that we've got Tabs, we'll say you putting your finishing touches on that arcane firearm is what caused you to be, trailing behind while everyone else was running up to fight these guys.
Help people. Like,
She's like,
hold
okay,
on,
but
I have an idea.
I'm almost done. Give me just a second.
Oh, one last question too. I wanted to check on a spell. So there's a spell that is, where is it? Like magic stone.
I think you get second level spells now. Oh, but magic stone is a cantrip, right?
Oh, never mind. I need to try to get that sometime. Can I switch out my cantrips when we level, or?
I think maybe. Let me check.
Because essentially what I want to do is I want to flavor magic stone as like cute little sparkly bombs.
You can replace one artificer cantrip with another cantrip when you gain a level in this class.
Perfect. So would it be okay to flavor the magic stones as tiny little bombs?
As long as they're still single target, I don't see why not.
Yeah. Still single target, still just like tiny little bombs.
Explosive rounds, basically.
Yeah. They look like little party favors. So like one might be like a little like bird or something, and when they explode and hurt people, they also like have glitter and confetti. Just to be ridiculous. So I'll get rid of Firebolt.
Nice. It still does the original damage type, though.
Yeah, it's exactly the same. It's just flavored that way.
I think it's worth mentioning also briefly that we haven't reunited yet. You haven't seen that Fane is alive yet.
Yes.
Oh, speaking of, Tabs, I need you to roll initiative so that I can throw you in here somewhere.
Okay.
Everyone else is already in initiative, so... And I have the initiative numbers written down. What'd you say?
11.
11. Okay, so 11 puts you right above right below Fane, but right above the scouts.
Okay.
I don't even remember what the turn order was.
So, let me remind you. That's actually what I was about to get into. The turn order, just as a refresh, are the Knights, then Lorivor, then Eberron, then Fane, then Tabs, then the Scouts, then Astosera, then the Zombies, and then the Priests. Having said that, we are 3 rounds into initiative and at the very top of initiative where we had last left off. And excuse me for a second while I shuffle through my dice bag and pull out a whole bunch of different types of dice, because different weapons and stuff. But also, Skull and Bones dice for Skull and Bone creatures. Got one of everything, right? Yeah, I've got one of everything. I'm good. Okay.
Can I just say gold?
Yes. Remember, crying is a free action.
And leveling up was kind of crazy with the skill proficiencies.
What do you mean?
I have a plus 10 to stealth and sleight of hand now.
Oh yeah, no. Expertise goes insanely hard.
Also,
It's pretty.
we've come to figure out that I have half proficiency in like everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, Eberron has not been using his Jack of all trades feature.
Yeah.
Not at all.
That
That's
also applies to
pretty crazy.
initiative, Eberron. Just so you know.
Wait,
it's,
what?
it's rounded down, yeah, so initiative is considered a skill check. For some reason.
Oh.
I think because it runs on dexterity.
Yeah.
But, yeah, you... and there are, like, class features that allow you to get proficiency in initiative, so...
Initiative?
Or, like, add your
that.
proficiency bonus.
That's wild.
Yeah, so it's technically a skill check, which means it is rounded down. So even though your proficiency bonus just jumped from +2 to +3, it's still a +1 to everything until it goes to a +4. But you do get a +1 to everything.
Here's something that I'll have to ask my DM that I actually play this character with, but there's a subclass for Warlock that gives you like a little pendant, and if you are wearing that pendant and you fail, the language is if you fail a skill check, you can like add a d4 to it. I wonder if I state ahead of my initiative roll that my intention is to roll higher than that guy and I fail, does that count as a failed skill check that I could then add that d4 to?
That is going to be a DM call, because technically you can't fail an initiative check.
I mean, but I said I was trying to get a specific number and I didn't do that, so I failed.
Yeah, like I said, that's gonna be dependent on the DM. A cool DM might let you though, because adding a D4 to initiative is a cool use of that.
That would be so good.
Okay. So,
Alright, go.
knights. Oh,
Let's get serious.
God, actually, before I say knights or anything of the sort, monster manual. Stat block for... Right, I forget I have to add 5e after things, because not everything is D&D.
Right?
Oh, I forgot. My initiative rolls jump now. Oh God.
Oh, dang.
Personal D&D search engine.
Is that?
No, it is. It just doesn't know it yet.
God, Alchemy, please don't do this shit to me again today. I really just want you to run. Nope, let's stop. You're not doing anything again today.
Eh. You know what, let me check.
Yeah, it's
Okay, I don't have a motion effect.
load anything on any browser. It's not working in the app. It's not working at all.
Okay. Does someone mind streaming the battle map?
Yeah, I got you.
For Fane, so that he can, you know.
See what's going on because my computer's a piece of shit.
Alchemy. Here you go.
Oh, never mind. Oh, stop watching. Stop watching. There we go. I was getting an echo. There we go.
Let me see if I can get that version to work this time.
Yeah, because I can't.
Yeah, you
Anyways.
can see pretty much all the
Yeah.
details on that.
Oh, wait.
Big. It's not loaded.
It is a big map. It's one of the bigger ones that I made, and it's caused problems like every time. But I'm like,
Yeah.
I've put so much time into making it that I can't I can't just like redo it in a different way, you know?
Totally. No, totally understand. And I appreciate all the hard work that you put into it. I'm sorry my computer's a piece of fucking garbage that won't let me look at a map.
It's okay. This map I really don't think is your fault because you weren't here the first time that I ran this, but the first time that I ran this, people were having the same problems. I think it's an issue with like Alchemy's processing power.
Yeah.
In general.
It's just too much for my computer in general. Honestly, it's always kind of sloggy, but
Yeah, I really wish they would do something about how much CPU Alchemy uses. Or GPU? What's the word? I don't know.
I don't know.
It uses a lot. Hold on. I've got it.
I think if I don't know how to do it.
Here you go. You can go out. Thank you for being patient. Jackie's such a polite kitty. She just sits by my door and stares at me until I open it for her. To let her out. Okay.
Scratches.
That's right. I don't know why I made them knights and not guards. But it's working out better in your favor because of it, so. Two attacks.
Shit, wrong thing.
Okay.
Opening grab things.
Okay. First knight. Kills a zombie. Second knight. Has a sword and shield. Hits a zombie. Doesn't kill a zombie. Twice. Third knight. Kills 2 zombies. Very nice.
Well,
They fight for their lives up here. Okay. Lorivor. That makes it your turn. Eberron is on deck.
Question. If I hit, can I get sneak attack damage on Firebolt?
No. Sneak attack specifies weapon.
Okay. Okay.
It specifies a weapon that uses dexterity.
Yeah. Well. Shit, either way, I think Firebolt has a higher damage potential at 2d10. But I'm gonna take steady aim pistol shot at the white.
What?
So advantage.
No, because you get you've got 2d6, right, in your sneak attack damage. So it's a d10 plus 2d6.
Yeah. Yep. My brain operating on half speed, but I can't get the advantage on Firebolt anyway.
Oh, you don't get the advantage on the pistol either.
I don't?
No, it's in your long range. So you have disadvantage, so your steady aim cancels that out.
Oh, am I in long range?
Your close range with the
He's
pistol is
90.
30. Unless you have the sharpshooter feat, which I don't think you do.
I thought it was between 30 and 90.
No, it's up to 30, and then between 30 and 90 is long range. So disadvantage.
Oh, okay, short bow then. Okay, I misunderstood that. Short bow then.
Yeah, you're definitely within close range. Within range for short bow.
Okay. Yeah, short bow then.
Because I think short bow is like what, 90 something?
80.
80.
80 and then 320.
That's what I said. Okay, go ahead and roll to hit.
15 to hit.
That probably hits because undead tend to have very low very low ACs. But yes, 15 hits.
Cool.
How much HP did he have left?
Then damage 14.
And that is non-magical piercing, right?
Yep.
Okay. The arrow thunk right into his shoulder, and he just keeps walking.
Yeesh.
Proud.
Well, that's all I can do.
Okay. Eberron, that makes it your turn, and then Fane's on deck. Eberron, go ahead.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go hang out with my man Fane.
Good.
Move like here. Come on. I don't know why, but alchemy on my laptop's laggy when I had no issues on my PC back home.
Well, that's probably because your PC has higher specs.
Yeah, no, I mean, I understand that. I just wonder why specifically.
Probably because alchemy, like I was complaining about earlier, takes a ridiculous amount of stuff on your computer.
Okay. Now that I'm there, I will use slow. Let's see. First
Okay.
casting on D&D Beyond.
So slow.
This map is gorgeous though, so it's like worth the struggle.
It is really cool.
Yeah, so I wanted it to be like a city map, so people would be like, "Oh, surely there's no combat.
Mm-hmm.
This is just for us to tell you where we are."
Cast, please.
Can you help?
Yes, please.
Okay. So, when you click to use it, it'll use up one of your spell slots. Where is it? It's right there. So, you click cast.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, there you go. And then you can click on it to know what it does.
Oh, yeah.
And then
Yeah,
that'll give you all
so-
the details. So it's a 40-foot cube within range, and your range is 120 feet.
Mm-hmm. It's a what now?
You heard
And
it.
as a 40-foot cube.
You alter
120
time around up to 6 creatures. You're talking about slow, right?
Yep.
Okay, yeah. So
Just
6
in D&D
creatures
Beyond,
in a
it's
40-foot cube.
Yep.
Given the DM.
I had to clarify it because I was like, that is
Yeah,
not
no.
right.
It's targets within that 40-foot cube. You can choose 6 of them. But like, you couldn't do the white and. Oh no, I guess you could, because pretty much everything's in range of a 40-foot cube. On that side.
Yeah, you couldn't do like a white, or you couldn't do the ogre on the left side and the zombie on the right, like on the
Yeah.
far right.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So go ahead. Which ones are you wanting to target?
So I'm just choosing 6.
Yeah. You're basically just choosing 6 within a 40-foot radius of each other.
Okay, it's easy.
40-foot diameter.
So I'm gonna do it. Uh-oh, I forgot how to ping.
Hold left click. There you go.
Okay, so it's gonna be this guy.
Okay. Okay, so those 6.
Oh.
Yep.
E-
That's 6.
That makes it easy for me. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I didn't mean to make it hard. I'm sorry.
Yeah. And that is a wisdom save against your save DC, which is...
What was 15?
Yes, because it just went up. 15. Okay. In that case... Fail. Fail. Succeed. Fail. Whoa. Succeed. I don't like that. And fail. Okay.
Great. Perform 2.
So this one and this one succeed.
Oh.
Because you listed them in this order. You started there and went clockwise around. So that's the order that I rolled them in.
Sweet. I'll take what I can get.
The rest of them fail. So they are slowed, they have a -2 to AC, and dexterity saving throws, and they move at half speed and can only make 1 attack per turn.
That includes the big guy, right?
Yeah, that includes the ogre zombie.
That was my biggest thing. So that was successful.
Get some echo.
And then I had my... Wait, what?
Lower bar.
Yeah, we're kind of sitting pretty close to each other.
Okay. Could
I should probably
maybe
move.
mute your microphone?
The delay is kind of weird.
Because we can hear you twice. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I'll just move on top because you talking and then the like 1 second delay is kind of weird.
Okay. Is there anything else you want to do, Erilyn, with your bonus action or movement? Actually, I think you still have 5 feet of movement, but anything with your bonus action?
Oh, if I've 5 more feet, then I will actually stand closer to
Mhm.
And then I'll end my turn on this one.
All right. Then Fane,
Okay.
your turn, and then Tabs is on deck.
Did we get the effects of arrest when we
No. You do gain the HP that you gained, like your max and current HP increased by that much, but you did not get the effects of any kind of rest. Oh, as you gain this level, you're gonna hear, you're gonna hear the unicorn's voice in your head. Told you you'd be needed here. Here, take this, and he's just gonna throw some power at you.
Yeah. Right, thanks. So I have another Starlight step now. That's cool. I'm out of them, but okay, green hands are good guys. Laura, scooch up a little bit. Right, green hands are good guys.
Yes. So the ones in front are the knights, and then up on the top there's like a couple scouts and a priest, and then back behind you are 2 more priests.
Zoom out a little bit for me, Laura. I'm trying to see more of the field, not behind me, love, behind me, nothing but the city. There we go. Perfect. Thank you. Take me, please, DM 30 feet away from that shit.
Okay.
And we're gonna cast, so I should be like 50 or 60 feet away. I can't count spirit, I can't see anything.
The closest zombie is 55 feet away from you.
Okay, perfect. 55 feet away from me. Great, that's exactly where
don't think any of you have been hit yet.
I guess not. So let me just Sacred Flame. I'm not gonna do too much. Let me just Sacred Flame. Yeah, Sacred Flame, whichever one is kind of like right up here in the front. Fuck, I keep trying to click and fucking my whole view up.
Just like the one that's not slowed.
Yeah, just somebody within 60 feet of me that's not.
He fails.
Great. He takes. If I please roll the dice.
Someday it will.
Christ! 8 points of damage. Radiant. On 2d8. Okay, that's fine.
I mean, that's average.
Yeah. And now it's gonna roll 14 times. Okay, good. Thank you.
Alright, well,
8. Or maybe 16. Who knows?
another 8. Cool. Yeah, so 8. Points of damage.
I think it's fucked up because it rolled at the same exact number like 4 times. 5 times now. So,
Yeah. I think you need to
yeah.
refresh.
I think I need to just give up.
So that is the one that was injured but not killed by night 2. So
I swear.
your sacred flame engulfs this zombie and burns it to a crisp.
Okay.
Your sacred frame.
That's good.
That's what my paladin calls his body.
I can't get. I can't get more than one of them at a time. I can't kill 5 of them at once. What's the point?
Don't you have a warlock slot?
I mean, yeah, right? Oh, I do. Yeah.
Or 2? 2 warlock slots? 1.
I have one.
It's a great question.
God, okay, get away from me. Don't look.
Okay. Tabs. Rounding the corner, you see Eberron about 100 feet, Fane about 80 feet away. You see all these guards and your allies fighting off undead that are trying to march through the gate. In between, there are 2 of those, like in between the gates, in the part that you can't really see because it's underneath. There are 2 of those like barriers of, crossed wooden pikes tied together, if that makes sense, like the X barriers. With like a little bit of space for someone to squeeze through, should you guys need to go in or out.
Is there a way I can get on top of the bridge?
There is, I didn't put it in the map for some reason, but there is right over here a staircase.
Okay. Okay, that's well, she's gonna go ahead and dash so that she can make it somewhat close.
Okay, and your movement speed is 25, right?
Yeah, so I can really only get to
Ah,
like
Deities, Art, and Artistry.
then I guess that'll
No bonus actions or anything?
as she's running though, she's like, "Oh my god, Fame! Oh my god!"
Dang, you've got zombies charging from the front and Timothy charging from the back.
I probably think I can see this is over, love.
She doesn't hear it at all. She hears her screaming. Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, yeah, that'll be my. Well, actually, I never said missing step. So my missing step, I can get my next save, so I will do that.
Hooray!
Hello.
Hello, darling.
And that'll be.
Okay, the scouts' turns. They are going to fire both of their shots at one zombie each. This one firing at the ogre zombie there. Positives. 11. Doing 11 damage to him. Nope, not Z. 7. There we go. And that is all the scouts can do. It's Sasra.
Right. Oh, I'm gonna move right up. Oh, let me make that.
And again, Theater of the Mind, in this big open space underneath you, there are still zombies. Yeah, it's already a lot of zombies for the CPU.
You really, really have an addiction to zombies. But either way,
DM, is this who I think it is?
It might be.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
I won't question what I just heard, but
One of you has spoilers because one of you's in a campaign that's the same campaign but further along. But don't worry about it.
anyway, I'm going to bonus action cast Hail of Thorns
Okay.
at 2nd level. So the next time a creature I hit with a ranged weapon or whatever, before the spell ends, create a rain of thorns that sprout from a ranged weapon. And because I cast it at 2nd level, each creature within 5 feet of the creature I hit takes 2d10 piercing damage.
Okay, and that was a bonus action?
Yep, that is a bonus action cast.
What's your action?
I'm going to shoot that giant zombie.
Oh, the ogre one?
Yes, indeed.
Ooh, yeah, that's the best use of it, because then you hit even more people, because it says within 5 feet of the target.
Exactly.
So the bigger the target, the bigger the rain. Okay.
Exactly my thought.
Go ahead and roll the hit. His AC is currently 6 because he's slowed, so...
Well, I guess a 10 hits.
Yeah, a 10 will hit. So, it's a dex save for all of them?
Dex of 15.
And do they take half damage on a fail? Fail. Oh, not fail.
Each creature within 5 feet must make a dexterity throw. A creature takes 2d10 piercing damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one.
Okay, so roll the damage.
Alright. So it is going to be 2d10.
Okay.
17!
So 3 of them saved, 1 of them crit saved. One of those 3 crit saved. Oh, but we don't have that in this, do we? We voted against that, huh? Okay. The dynamic saves that I do in my other campaigns. Okay, so they all take... The 3 that save take 8 points of damage, the rest of them take 17, and what is the damage for the musket?
13.
13, okay. So 30 damage to the ogre zombie, because he is a creature within 5 feet of him. And he failed as well. So 30... 17 damage. I need to check their undead resilience. I don't think any of them are going to succeed. Nope. That one's a maybe. But I'm not gonna waste time looking it up. Dead. 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 And dead. Okay. So Sasra, you fire your musket and a large barrage, a large rain of bullets flash down on these zombies, cutting down a bunch of them. Anything else?
I actually forgot to look at something, but it's okay. That was my mistake. Turn first. You take an attack action that turn. Okay, so that doesn't quite apply this time around, but I need to remember Dread Ambusher.
Yeah, I would say because that's like first turn in initiative, so it wouldn't apply here.
Nope, but it is something I need to work on remembering. But either way, that is quite a bit of zombies I just fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
With that being said, I will pass turn.
Okay, and with that makes it the zombies' turns.
If you can find some shade, you'll become effectively invisible to everything.
And I'm just gonna drag them from the back instead of from the front, because it's way faster. I'll separate the light off right there. Okay.
Somebody throw a bomb.
I mean, I essentially just did.
Timothy. Did somebody say
My legs
bomb?
are short. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, the zombos. Miss. 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 Wow, that's pretty. Somehow miss.
They're not the most coordinated.
That hits. Hits and miss. Okay. So Knight 3 takes a little bit of damage. Knight 2 takes a lot of bit of damage. Knight 2 takes a very crushing blow as the ogre zombie slowly raises up his club and then brings it down, and like the knight has time to throw up his shield, but it just breaks his arm through his shield.
I zoned out for a minute. I meant to silvery barbs that. I know it's too late now, but I meant to. I was like, okay, the next attack that lands, I'm gonna silvery barbs, and then I zoned
Okay.
out for like a full 2 minutes.
Uh,
I know it's too late now, but
Save it for crits.
yeah, I know it's too late now.
okay. I can't believe the one zombie even missed the barrier because he rolled so low. Okay. Having said that, I don't think they don't have any. Yeah, they don't have. Oh, they do have a longbow. The white's gonna start shooting back.
Okay.
At Estosra. No, not Estosra, at Lorivor. It's Lorivor's. At Estosra! No. White's gonna start shooting back at Lorivor. Oh. Both of those I think are gonna hit.
Was it above a 17?
19 and dirty 20.
Oh yeah, yeah, that hits.
I don't tell. Am I at all within range to stop? Oh no.
I don't suppose I can silvery barbs that, can I?
Am I today?
What is you can?
Yeah.
I think even if you did have silvery barbs, Fane, he's out of range for it. Silvery barbs is 60 feet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're about 60 feet away, given like the wall's height and stuff.
Yeah.
So you could silvery barbs one of them if you wanted to.
I could.
Did he take 2 attacks?
Yes, he took 2 attacks.
Oh shit.
You get one, I get the other.
Fane, you're out of range for silvery
Oh, I
barbs.
thought
Yeah,
you were
you're
s-
too
I thought-
far.
Sorry, I thought you were saying that I was within 60 feet.
Yeah.
No, you're
I'm
80
gonna-
feet. Lorivor's barely 60.
Sorry.
I'm gonna silvery barbs one of them.
That changes it into a 14.
That misses.
Okay, so only one of them hits.
Okay, and I'm gonna give the advantage to myself. That way I can still move.
Okay, and you're gonna take 8 points of piercing damage.
That is a-okay.
Phew.
We're pretty much... I don't know. I think we're even.
Yeah.
And then it is the priest's turn. This one is going to... Oh goodness, hold on. Priest is right here. Why does the priest stat block have like lesser divine smite?
It's a good question.
Okay. Priest up there is going to guiding bolt the closest zombie. And he's gonna not fail, so he sucks at his job. This other priest is gonna give bless to these knights.
These priests really suck at their jobs.
And then this priest is going to healing word the knight that just got really injured. For a grand total of 4.
Note to self, you need to go back to the temple after this and tell them to fire their priests and hire new ones.
I don't know what you're talking about.
They'll just press gang me, the best healer in the world.
I don't know, what's his name from that dungeon was pretty good.
I'll murder you in your sleep.
I'd like to see you try.
You won't see anything.
I see some things.
Fane looking over. Oh wait, no, sorry, that's not. You're both rangers, and now I'm getting confused. Fane trying to find a Stasra in the dark.
Oh god.
Where is he sleeping?
Yeah, it definitely wasn't the saucer making those statements.
I know. I was gonna make that joke about you, but then I was like, wait, no, it's a Stasra.
Yeah.
That's the Gloomstalker.
Well, I do have I do have a +10 to stealth now, so there is that.
I'm invisible to Fane in the dark now, aren't I?
You're
Yep.
invisible to anybody that doesn't have magical dark vision or whatever.
It's anything that relies on dark vision to see in the dark.
That's what it is. Yeah.
So magical dark vision doesn't care.
Like true sight is what I meant.
Oh.
Yeah, true sight.
I'm stupid. True sight people can see you.
And like tremor sense and blind sight and all that. But those are kind of not that common.
Yeah. I heavily debated between giving myself expertise in sleight of hand and expertise in perception. I went with sleight of hand.
Nice.
All right.
I was gonna say I
speaking
see everything.
of, that's the end of the priests, which means it's the top of initiative. Over here, in the far distance.
Where?
Over here. From where you like doctor, just way off on like the left. Where you guys.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, not from the left. You guys have the ship in the bottle. From back here, behind you, you see your ship in the bottle rising over the burning buildings, heading your way. Reinforcements are on their way.
Okay. I thought something else was about to happen, and I was about to be a little upset.
Somebody
Hey.
feels it. They're like, ah, the fuck?
Oh no. I thought it was going to be Orpheer coming to evacuate us, because shit's worse than we thought.
Thank goodness that doesn't seem to be the case so far.
Yeah. That's what I thought was about to happen. And I was going to be a little upset.
Okay. 8, 9, 10, 11, plus 6, 17. Cool. Excellent. 22, 30. The two knights are making short work of this ogre. It's not dead yet, but the two knights next to it are focusing their attacks. This knight is going to be trying to attack the zombie that's trying to break through the gates. And it will take both of his hits to finish it off.
Nice.
Knights are getting overrun a little bit. Lorvor, your turn, and then Erlen's on deck. Lorvor, go ahead.
I'm gonna switch tactics a little bit from the short bow. And I'm gonna try out my firebolt. Because I haven't used that once. And I should get advantage on that. I don't think I'm gonna need it because that's a 24.
Why?
Because of silvery barbs.
Oh, yes. Yes, you do. So, I mean, roll the advantage just to see if you crit, you know.
I don't.
But, okay.
I got a 24.
Well, still roll the damage.
All of 3. All right, that's great. I
Okay.
made a mistake. Yeah. Well,
A whopping amount of damage, almost enough to injure a goblin.
yeah. I'm going back to the short bow. But I still have movement. So I'm going to...
If it makes you feel any better, you had the same odds of rolling a 3 as you did of rolling 19 for the damage.
Or a 20. I could have rolled a 20.
No, those are technically not the same odds.
Oh, they're not, are they?
Mm-mm.
That's right. I should be able to get to over here with a bonus action dash, correct?
15, 28, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. There we go. And that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Eberron, your turn. Fane's on deck. Eberron, go ahead.
Okay. I think I'll use Shatter.
Okay. Centered on what point?
I just wanted to check my range real quick. Yep, okay. So,
And as a reminder, Shatter is targeted on a point, which is like between 4 squares.
right, yeah. Oh wait, what's the range of the point? I should have looked at that.
10 feet, isn't it? 10 feet radius?
Yeah. Okay, I'll do it, I don't know, probably like right here.
Right.
Come on.
There we go.
Did you see something? I didn't see anything.
No,
Huh?
I didn't see a ping.
There.
There.
Okay.
There we go.
So like right here?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. So okay, yeah. That gets a lot of them. What's this? Go ahead and roll the damage, because I know they take half damage on a save. And then it's a con save, right?
It is a con save.
And it's DC 15 now. Okay.
Right.
So they have to roll a 12. I'll just roll it like that.
Oh, I did that in the wrong one.
Fail.
Shatter.
Fail. Fail. Fail.
And
Succeed. Fail. Succeed. Fail. 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 Succeed. Fail. Succeed. Fail. Fail. Okay, so...
I only rolled 10 for damage.
None of them are dead. Actually... Yeah, none of them are dead. The ogre zombies undead resilience kicks in.
It's gotta be close.
Yeah, I mean, his undead resilience kicks in.
Okay.
But you did, I'm just gonna keep it in mind that all of these guys have, like, 5 HP or less.
And then that one knight that took a blow, is he like, he's really bad off, or?
He's pretty bad. Like, he got a little bit of healing, but I'd say percent-wise, like, he's maybe 20%. If that.
Okay.
About 25%.
Yeah. Okay. I think I will use the first level healing word on him.
Go ahead. Nope, you can't.
Oh.
Mm.
You already cast a leveled spell this turn.
Okay, my bad. That will end my turn.
Okay. Thane, your turn, and then Tabs.
In front of me, I got two green guys. Eberron, how are they looking?
The two priests next to Eberron and Eberron, I think, are all looking perfectly fine.
Let me scooch forward a little bit, because I know some of these, like, knights up here in the front could use a little bit of help. Or can I see Lorvor up there? Is he hurting? Who needs it bad?
I don't think you can see Lorvor.
Okay, so let me get with these knights. I can do...
Oh, moving on so fast.
Yeah. You know it, baby. You'll be dead for so many years. You know, I got a couple centuries to go. What a creature. Okay, so let me do as an action. I'll do cure wounds. Well, maybe I can. Can I get? How close can I get with 30 feet?
30 feet gets you right in front of Eberron.
Okay, I want to get. Oh Jesus, I can't click. I want to get back into the.
So that's 30 feet. Okay.
Yeah, right there.
Right here?
That's where I'm gonna go. Yo.
Okay, so that's 20 feet.
That's where I want to go, and then where is my meta magic? I have too many things. I'm gonna distant spell. I'm gonna use a sorcery point and distant spell. Cure wounds on whichever one of those four green hands is the most fucked up.
So night 2.
Sure. So he'll get. Absolute fucking trash garbage.
Cool. And that'll be the second time you've used extended spell.
Yes, and I expend a sorcery point. It's
okay. And he gets 7?
Don't I have anything that lets me reroll shitty things?
That's a great question.
God, I don't. That's such garbage. A 1 and a 2. I hate my life. Okay.
I mean,
well,
that's...
sorry, buddy. You get bullshit healing from the best healer in the world. You're just not that good. Spell. Fuck. Okay. So he gets 7. Is he like better?
He is looking a lot better.
Okay. So...
you know, I'd say he's probably like maybe 35%, give or take, now.
Sure, that works.
Of his... yeah.
The next most fucked up after him is gonna get a D6 as a bonus action. I'll use a healing light.
Okay, go ahead and roll that D6. It'll be number 3, so I think the one next to... no, the one on the other side. 2.
Hesperus! Help me out here!
I gave you the spell slot!
And you're giving me shitty heals!
I am not doing that, that's a skill issue!
Skill issue.
Turn the tap on all the way! You have to turn the faucet on! You're giving me shit! Fuck! That's, what, I went 20 feet...
Wasn't that from your innate magic anyways?
Shut up! Yes! Fine. Thank you for everything that you do. Let me back up. What do I still have?
10 feet. Alright, Tabs. You see, Fane is back, but he is talking to himself.
mean, I understand. Like, he was dead, so there's a balance of these works. Anyway, how tall is the bridge?
So this battlement is about 30 feet. Or no, 20 feet, I said. Yeah.
20 feet.
But there is like a staircase here that will, it like, you go in and it turns and it takes you up.
How much movement would I need to get up top?
50 feet of movement would take you right here.
Okay.
So just like right about to be on top.
Yeah, I am going to. I'm going to cast Expedious Retreat, which allows me to dash as a bonus action.
Okay.
And then for my bonus action, and then for my main movement, I will move. So does that mean I could do 75?
If you used your action as well to dash, yes.
Okay, so yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay, so you get 50 to here. Where do you go from here?
Up the battlement. Oh wait.
Okay, so that's 55.
I will go.
65, 70, 75. I think you're one past what you can go.
Oh.
Short legs.
Yes. You just see her huffing it. Like, Astara just sees her like the speediest Timothy has ever been. And that's her turn.
Okay. The scouts next to you are going to continue firing down on the ever approaching wave of zombies. Where did I just put my... There it is. Neither of them managed to kill anything this turn, though. One of them shoots at, puts an arrow in one zombie, and then his other arrow slips out of his fingers, and he has to pick it up. And then the other one fires 2 arrows into the ogre zombie, but the ogre zombie does not stop walking. Or the ogre zombie that's over here. After the scouts is Stasera. It is your turn, and then the zombies.
So about 30 will put me about right here, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Would I technically have line of sight on that white right there?
Yeah.
Well, being that you took my favorite target and put him too close to allies.
You did that by getting rid of all the things in his way.
How could you? He just got too close, and not to mention now, if I just aim for one of these regular guys out in the middle, now I might as well be aiming at, the big guy himself. I'll hit just as much enemies. Since I'm not quite close enough to the white, let me see if I can bring him in a little closer. Oh, yeah, that should be fine. Fine, right there. I'm going to use the first level spell slot this time instead of the second. No, I unfortunately don't have an infinite number of those. For casting Hail of Thorns on myself. And then I said I was gonna aim for this zombie right here. Oh, come on, ping. Ping! There we go. That one. You seen it? Right there. No, see?
Hold on. I've gotta switch something. Give me a second. Come on now. View, edit. Not 4x12, I need it to be 12x4. There we go. Ship in a bottle. Okay, so which one?
This
That one. Okay, and then you're gonna Hail of Thorns that as well? Well, if you hit.
Yep. If I hit.
Go ahead and roll the hit.
Then...
12 hits.
Yes.
What's the save DC?
15.
And it's Dex, right?
Yep.
None of them save. So go ahead and roll the damage of your musket and roll the damage of your Hail of Thorns.
9. It is a 9 for the Hail of Thorns, a 13 for the musket.
Ah, because you're casting it at the first level?
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, that's near max damage, so I'll take it.
Okay, so, this one is dead. The ones around it are injured. Pretty much all the ones in this row are badly injured. A bunch of these ones over here are like lightly injured. Okay.
More dead.
Well, I mean, even with like 9 damage, technically that is a lot. You did 81 points of damage spread across 9 creatures, but spread across 9 creatures. Okay.
Now who's doing the most damage, Payne?
You're lucky my microphone was muted. I was about to talk some shit.
Stasha, that's it for you, right?
You right.
Yup.
Okay. What's up, bitches? Ooh. Here's a crit, a hit, miss, damage to the wall, a hit, miss, a hit, and a hit. Wow. Zombies are doing really good this turn. So, crit, hit, miss. Let me roll that damage first. Of course. 14, 18.
And one of the guards is now dead.
No, that one was still pretty well up. The first barrier takes a little bit more damage. the guard that you guys have been, the knight that you guys have been healing takes another hit from the ogre, bringing him down very weak, but not dead because you guys have been healing him. They roll d6s, not d20s.
D20 damage to the face.
And then that one's going to take a little bit of damage. And then the white is going to shoot back at Loribor.
Cool.
Miss and miss.
Cool.
Oh, right, you're behind the battlements. You get, I think, half cover while you're firing out.
No, cool.
So.
Theoretically, could I hide behind the battlement?
Theoretically, yes. The back to the top or the bottom of initiative, I guess, because that's where these guys operate. The ship in the bottle is gonna fly in. You can go one more. There we go. To about here. Well, they'll turn 45 degrees to about here. And
Now they're gonna start dropping bombs.
a little streaking ball of fire is going to erupt from Orifir, and hit. No, we'll say right here. All these, yeah. One right here. Hit all those ones that you guys have already injured. And he's gonna say, I cast Fireball, motherfucker!
Grandpa, for the win.
Don't worry, guys, I remembered how to do it!
29 fucking damage.
Obliterates half of the field.
It is a pretty good chunk of them. Because you guys have weakened a lot of them. So they have no chance, even if they save. The ones that you've weakened.
Yeah. Also, he just dealt 29 fucking damage. That's per target, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I think we can safely say Orifir has the biggest damage per turn.
Yeah, I think Orifir wins.
Oh shit, did the white just stop?
Oh, maybe. The white is actually one that I need to roll for. The white did not save, but the white also... Oh god. The white had 28 hit points left. Does it have... The white dies.
Oh yeah. Teaming up. It's a team up.
Jesus.
Technically
Just wanna
speaking,
say-
these zombies along this row here can survive if they succeed. So I need to roll for them. They don't succeed, they don't survive.
I just want to throw it out there that I was directly responsible for recruiting Orifir and Kebble. That's where my usefulness has come in to this campaign. I may not be the best damage dealer, but I recruit people that deal a lot of damage.
Sure do.
Oh wait, and these zombies over here also die. There we go. There we go. That's the 20 foot. Let's That's a big space.
Perfect.
Oh wait, no.
The fact that he had to remember how to do it is pretty funny.
Not all of them. Not all of them, because it's a 20-foot radius sphere, so... It's like that. But still. Okay. And that brings us to the 5th round of initiative.
Priests do anything?
Oh, you're right. The priests need to do something. I totally forgot. The priests were supposed to do this before, but they're all going to guiding bolt zombies. Hit. And hit. Dead as fuck. Dead as fuck. Not dead, but glowing, so he has advantage. Okay. Now, at the top of initiative.
Hold on, guys. Hold on.
Yeah, I'll give you guys a minute to roleplay real quick while I get everything set up.
No, that was her roleplay.
Either way, the rest of you can also roleplay.
Lowroar is just cheering at the death of the white. Just, yeah! That guy!
Hell yeah. That's our pilot.
That's
Hopefully he
our
has more of those,
grandpa.
because that
I think he only gets one.
that's a lot.
I think he only gets one level 5 spell slot when he hits level 5. Or sorry, level 3 spell slot when he hits level 5.
That's pretty bad.
Aw.
He's a wizard, isn't he?
We don't know.
Actually,
You haven't really asked him.
I don't think he knows.
Yeah, he's
Do
got
wizards get
amnesia,
two?
remember?
Do wizards get 2? Are they supposed to? I thought they only got 1.
Look it up. Wizard spell slot table. Full open the God.
There it is.
At level 5, he gets 2. D&D 5e. Yeah, he
Okay.
gets 2.
So then he has 2.
so he has one more in him. Oh, we just gotta let him bunch up again before he does it.
Okay. And it looks like the time is up.
For who?
Nope, that's not the right sound. That was supposed to be cool. Hold on. Give me a second. Okay. That's not the right sound either. Hold on. Technical difficulties. Give me just a minute while I figure out
I
where
will
I
be
went wrong.
right back.
Yeah, I'm gonna mute for a second while I. Yeah, this would be a good place to take a quick break if anyone needs it, while I figure out some technical difficulties because the wrong things are popping up. It's supposed to be that.
And back. Oh, God.
Oh, I see what happened. I had the right thing.
Did you not hear me laughing hysterically? So.
Okay, yeah, I figured out what happened. I did put the right music on, but I didn't click the initiative button.
Is it that big scary music?
Maybe.
You wouldn't dare. How could
It's
you?
like a mini boss fight. I don't think I like this.
Okay, we'll wait for everyone to be here.
I'm a
Also,
small character. I could be a mini boss.
quick rules thing question for you.
Mhm.
So, steady aim does not specify weapon attacks, it just specifies attack roll. So if I take steady aim, would that give me advantage on Firebolt because it is an attack roll? I know I can't get
Yes.
yeah, I can't get the sneak attack damage because that does specify weapon.
Mhm. Yeah. Which is
I
another
can't-
reason why Rogue is. Why wizards are. Why all spellcasters are better multi-classed to the nines.
Hold on.
Multi-class 2 levels in Fighter for Action Surge. Multi-class 3 levels in Rogue for. Steady aim, so you're not wasting your spell slots and have something to do with your bonus actions. If you want to keep getting more spell slots while you do it, do Arcane Trickster Rogue.
Eberron just found a 9mm shell casing next to the drain plug in the bathroom and was asking me about it.
Why is there a
Yeah.
shell casing in the bathroom?
As a warning.
As a warning.
Kind of warning.
It's the downstairs bathroom. It's not the upstairs bathroom. The downstairs bathroom is like the common bathroom.
So you're what, warning your roommates?
It was
You're
a joke.
like,
Honestly,
use this bathroom and I will fucking shoot you.
I honestly have no idea why there was a 9mm casing there. Just the first thing that popped in my head was as a warning.
Okay.
Got it.
Yeah,
That makes
I've
more
got
sense.
brass. I have spent brass casings all over the goddamn house of various calibers because I keep it and then I misplace it.
Oh,
you
Tabs,
can
are you
sell
back?
them
So
for
we're
money.
in initiative.
We're at the top of initiative.
with the knights. And shit's about to get scary.
Is
We're
it?
almost at the top of initiative.
No, I don't like the way you're saying that.
Yeah,
What's happening?
he let the music slip earlier.
You hear a resounding cry coming through the city
I recognize the words.
as other guards are yelling, "The walls are breached! Evacuate the citizens!" A gate opens before you, ripping through space. And through it, an undead dragon flies through, soaring above you. Atop it, 3 figures are perched, riding on its back. One of them you recognize. As the Changeling, the one who helped you fight the Baylor, and who you saw at Jahira's workshop,
undead
arguing
now?
with her. He is not undead.
Oh,
He looks
he's
perfectly
just
fine.
evil.
There are also 2 other figures next to him, a heavily armored woman and a man with a skinny man with jet black hair and a dragon mark creeping up his face. They fly over in the direction of the town square.
That's not
Man,
good.
I was just over there. Well, I'm not getting off this bridge, damn it.
As they fly over the other man, the one who you might not recognize, is playing on his violin theme music as they fly in. A very unique tune, one you haven't heard before. And as he flies over, you hear him shout, or you hear him say, those of you who are on top of the balusters, so you're close enough, you hear him say, "Flame Keep, overrun with the undead. How romantic." Top of the initiative.
God damn it.
I'm smiling so hard.
The knights have a opportunity to retreat back into the walls. Or at least that one does. He's going to try to, bring some people, or, say, evacuate citizens and stuff. Because as you look back, undead are starting to walk the streets behind you.
Shit.
One of the other gates was not as successful at defending as you were. The other 2 are going to continue to fight because they're going to try to fight, and then they are going to also run. But both of them are going to take a little bit of damage. Not enough to take either of them out. Possibly enough to take the first one out.
This is not good.
Lorivor, it is your turn. Erlen's on deck. What do you do?
I think it's time we leave.
Yeah, maybe. Shit, I guess. Only thing I've got in range is steady aim firebolt. Oh god, I just scrolled over his fucking name. What the fuck? What the fuck? I guess I'm gonna fucking swing at him for 2d20s, but let's fucking see.
At the dragon?
Is that a bad idea? Should I not do that?
You do see that it is, the black on it is decay. The red on it is its scales and its natural color.
Fun!
Fuck it up.
I don't think we have a chance to win this, but I'm gonna take a pot shot at it. So I'm gonna take steady aim, so I can't move, and try to hit it with firebolt, because that's the only thing I have range on.
Okay, go ahead. Roll the hit.
And this is how we
there's
lost
the first
to
one.
War.
Yeah, I'm just 19 to hit. I doubt that hits.
It strikes it and does nothing.
And I'm fucked. That's all I can do. That's my bonus action and my action. I doubt that even got. It did nothing. I doubt I even got its attention, but we'll see.
Maybe we shouldn't get its attention. Maybe we should just quietly get onto our ship in the bottle, which Grandpa has so kindly brought to us. And GTFO.
Get the hell out of here.
You don't think they're gonna
Erlen,
come after?
your turn. Fane is on deck. Erlen, what do you do?
So many non-choices. I think I want to try to cast slow on that dragon.
No.
Is it within range? Oh, it's 60 feet, but it's also at least 30 feet up. What's the range on slow?
Range says 120.
So it's
Okay.
90 feet away.
And then
30, 60, 90.
Range is 120.
Yeah.
Gotta check the range of something else, but I think. Okay. You can try.
That was right.
Okay. It is going to fail and use a legendary resistance to succeed.
Oh my
okay.
god.
GTFO, 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 GTFO.
Yeah, we need the GTFO.
Now we can take
Be
it.
out of here.
The capital of the rain is about to be overrun. Oh my gosh.
Yep. We can take
I'm
it.
mad because we're not gonna get our fucking money.
That was a lot of money. There was no way we were ever gonna get that.
Oh, you were gonna get it. But. You know, if he's still alive, to give it to you.
Do I have time to run in and try to loot the shop?
Potentially, we'll find out. But, Erlen, is there anything else you do? Any movement or anything?
I think I will move 5 feet behind this priest and hide behind him.
So much for the priests need to be better at their job, right?
I That
Well,
means
they
they will
do.
be better at their job.
It depends
They'll
on
they'll be
what their job
better at
is.
blocking.
This is
They
a
will
strong
turn
one.
into shields.
Okay. Now that I think about it, I just looked at the priest stat block. They have Spirit Guardian, so they would have been way better frontliners than the knights.
Just stand there and let him run.
Oh well. You know, we'll say that was their first plan, and they ran out of second level spell slots. You guys did show up here after like 10 minutes, so.
Yeah.
Fane, your turn. Tabs is next. Fane, go ahead.
I need to get up onto like where the little hand is next to the ship right now. That icon, the hand, put it back.
Yeah.
No,
Scout 2.
right over there.
I know. I was adjusting my mouse.
I want to get up there with my movement and starlight step.
Okay. So your movement takes you to here.
Okay. I got 30 feet starlight step. Can I get up there?
Oh, up to here with your starlight step? Yeah, you can do that.
Hey. Am I within 120 feet of the Drago?
Yes.
I'm gonna shoot him.
Oh god, we were just talking about not aggroing the dragon.
Oh, fuck him.
Okay, what are you shooting him with?
Eldritch Blast. I'm doing this as I'm running to get back up onto the ship, you know, like that's...
So at what point are you Eldritch Blasting? Because at the whole time you're within range.
Yeah.
So at what point you're getting all the way up there and then Eldritch Blasting? Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Roll your 2 attacks.
16, I think, is probably not going to be enough.
Nope, 16 definitely does not hit.
I'll add 2d4. What about... What is 16 plus 6? 22.
22 hits.
Alright, there's 1d10. 2
Sweet.
points of force damage, and then the other one...
Miss.
12, yeah, okay. So I graze him a little bit. Hell yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he doesn't even seem to notice. You do like do a little bit of damage. It's a hit, but yeah.
I don't think,
And I think-
we should get their attention.
No, I think he's trembling. He sees a dragon, he's terrified. He's not thinking, he just is getting away from it and trying to hurt it to make it leave him alone. It's his logic. Just fucking go away, dragon. Shit, he's terrified. But that's all he can do right now is get up there and
Could you imagine an entire city of level 1 warlocks? That would be wild. Anyways.
yeah, I think we need to go now.
I didn't get to shoot anything yet.
Speaking of, Taps, your turn.
She just kind of slumps her shoulders. She's like, fine. And while she's gonna take her action to create a, well, actually no, she'll do that. But she's going to try to get up onto the ship.
Okay.
It's technically double dash.
So she... You can hold your movement for when Orpheus throws, or for when, Orpheus or Barry or Kebble throw down the rope ladder.
Okay. So I'll get close and I'll yell up to him like, Go down the rope. We gotta get out of here. And she will, I guess for her action then, she will cast Grease in front of the, I think it's right in front of the gate
Okay.
outside, so that maybe at least those things are gonna have a harder time getting in.
Yeah, it'll slow them down a little bit.
Yeah, yeah,
They're terrible at dex saves, so.
yeah, so it's perfect.
Okay.
It's like, I can't.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Just like right here.
Yeah. Without hitting that priest.
That priest is up on top.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
And she'll hold her the rest of her.
Okay. The scouts are gonna I guess just take a couple last shots, hoping to do as much as they can. One zombie dies. The other ogre zombie is not taking enough damage for that. This scout's gonna take off that way. This scout's gonna take off this way. Estosra, it's your turn. And
I am moving as close as I can to that ship.
okay, and are you doing the same thing as Tabs?
Yeah, as soon as I see that rope ladder come down, I'm shooting up it.
Not before me. I see. Or actually, she'll just jump on your back and let you do the climbing.
You know what? Before you even do that, I'm gonna turn into a spider and jump on your back.
So Saucer runs, jumps at you, and then shifts into a spider to land on you.
Like flailing wildly.
Okay.
Get it up, get it up, get it up.
Okay. Yeah, a bunch of zombies slip. You got a bunch of prone zombies now. Actually, I think that then makes it so that they are, like, here. Okay. And then the priests are also gonna run. You can't get any further. Okay. Oh, right. They have dash actions. Okay. That's it for the priests. The dragonflies further towards town square. the knights are dashing, knocking on doors.
Yeah, we should probably help evacuate. At least a little bit.
Lorvor.
It looks.
Feel no guilt.
I mean, it looks like the dragon's just going to the town square.
But remember, there's like hundreds of zombies that aren't actually present on the map.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah, so this whole like space is, yeah. I can actually show you. Let me.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I say not like hundreds of zombies, but you know, a few.
Did they drop the ladder? Or are they still hovering?
Yes, they do drop the ladder, and so you and Tabithy get up onto the ship in a bottle. I will temporarily remove your tokens from the map, just so that I'm not having to move them all because they're on the ship. They're combined with the ship in the bottle.
If we decide to help at all, I will stay on this ship and just fire from the ship. Otherwise, y'all are just gonna be waiting for me.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna run over here. That's my movement. And I'm gonna hold an arrow to let Eberron get up onto the ship. So if anything goes after him, so I'm gonna hold my attack action for anything that goes after Eberron while he makes his way up.
Okay. Speaking of Eberron, that makes it your turn.
I am absolutely gonna dash.
Okay. So you also go 25, 50 feet, so 25, 50. You're on the stairs.
Okay. Do I want to use this? No, I don't think I want to. That'll be my turn.
Okay. Fane, your turn, then Tabs.
Hell yeah. How much does it take to get me onto the ship?
It'll take you 10 feet to get to the ladder, 20 feet to get up.
So, I'll get all the way up, and then when I'm up there, can I shoot at some of the zombos?
Sure.
Pointless at this point, but I could at least take a couple. On the far right, that one's sticking out there.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot a couple Eldritch blasts. 17. One whole damage.
Sweet, we love that. And 17 again.
Or 9 points damage.
Okay. 10 points of damage, not bad. Bam, bam! You hit the zombie. But it's tough, you know?
I don't think there's going to be anything that we can do. I really think we need to get out of here. It's too late for this place.
Way ahead of me, bro.
I mean, we might be able to save a few people, get them up onto the ship. We hover above, just outside the zombies. I mean, to sustain it. But you know, we could pack a few people in the cargo hold. Take them to another city.
You won't be able to do that. Your ship has a maximum capacity, passengers included, of 10. You have 10 current people on your ship.
Well,
What
Is it?
what is that dragon doing? Is it just fucking off?
it's just going
It
towards
is-
the square, it looks like.
Yeah, the dragon and its riders are heading towards town square.
We need to follow that. We can't take out all of these zombies, but if we all focus up on them, we might be able to get that. Maybe not the dragon, but the rider.
I doubt it. We
Yeah,
might be able to have a
definitely.
conversation with them. But if they're riding on a fucking dragon like that, they have to be stronger than the dragon.
And you've
At
seen
least
one of them
combined.
before. Again, you saw
Yeah.
one of them go toe to toe with the Baylor before.
Let's just so Toulouse is with them.
Yes, he's sitting
We know him.
like in the center, and the other two are behind him on the dragon's back.
Yeah, we work with him. We know him. We shouldn't try to talk to him. So get on the ship and go after him.
How many feet of movement does the ship get per turn?
The ship, I mean, it kind of depends on if it is like turning in place or if it's turning over a large arc. But it generally gets 150 feet in combat.
Okay.
And then it increases the longer you've been traveling, because, you know, it's revving up. So it'll be like, I think it's 120 feet the first turn, and then 150 feet. And then 180 feet, and then it stays there in this kind of combat, but then in like actual ship-to-ship combat, it'll be more, because you'll be
Yeah.
in full speed, full travel already.
Gotcha. How many feet of movement does the dragon seem to be getting? Because they move pretty far.
Well, you know, full turn, it would seem to move, give or take 160 feet.
Yeah, so we can't outrun that dragon. If we go talk to them and things go bad, they're not gonna let us leave.
Yeah, I think we should go and we should maybe tell like a neighboring country what's going on. That we could bring an entire army.
Something we could do is gather up all. Well, no, we couldn't do that. We could try to gather people into a little march and just fly above them, pick zombies off from the sides.
Actually, this guy's gonna go that way.
I mean, that is a viable option.
So I'm gonna delete this. The scouts are far enough away. I'm gonna delete the scouts. It is Istosra's turn.
I'm on the ship, I'm gonna assume, since I went on Tebefi's back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna jump off, get out of wild shape, be like, are you guys insane? Let's get the fuck out of here before we turn into something that they want to eat.
Yeah, no, Fane agrees with you. Yes, Fane agrees with you. Let's get the fuck out of here.
All right.
Let's pick off all of those zombies. All of the people that are dead, but as far as we know, just get up and add to their numbers. This is a never-ending supply of zombies for them. Let's get the fuck out of here. We don't owe these people anything except gratitude for bringing me back to life. Oh shit, who did that? Maybe we should stop by that temple or wherever. Grab that.
Yeah, I do
that
think we
cow.
should try to save her.
At the very least.
We don't even have the space
Maybe.
for her on board.
Oh, we can make sure they get to an airship or something.
Dude.
They have airships.
She's small.
laugh.
We can maybe.
Her and Tapathy, that one normal sized person. They make the two of them for one. It's fine. Let's go get her at least.
I really want to try and loot the silver shield if it's empty. I know that's a little unrealistic at this point, but if we're not,
you'll probably have to go there on foot if you want to do that, because I think they're gonna be flying.
I think that's gonna be something for the aftermath. I think that's we move when it's over.
well, if the plan is to just get the fuck out, I don't think we're gonna be able to loot at all.
No.
But if y'all decide you want to go to the Temple of Silver Flame, I have 90 feet of movement per turn. I can outrun anything that's on the ground.
You can't outrun the airship, so get in it.
No.
No.
If you want to die, that's up to you.
Yeah,
Okay.
it'll take me like you guys only have like an extra 30 feet of movement on me. It would take me an extra like 2 turns.
And a lot can happen in 2 turns. Get in the airship and let's all go together.
Well, either way, it's
Yeah,
gonna
it's
take
pretty-
Eberron like a turn and a half to get on the airship. I'm waiting for Eberron to get on.
I could.
Anyway, next person's turn.
Okay, Lorvor. Sorry, I was doing the NPCs while you.
Same deal. I'm holding my movement till Eberron gets on.
Okay.
At least get closer.
I mean, it's within my dash range. So if I just hold everything, wait till Eberron gets on, I can dash on.
Okay. Oh. Can I get 1 or 2 perception checks?
I'll do one since I'm still on the ground. Nat 20.
Lorvor. Fane, you see like something. Lorvor, you look over.
You see like something.
Yeah, well, it's really far away, so you're like, oh, there's a flash of light over there. Lorvor. You turn towards the square
Yeah.
to
Oh my
see a
God.
flash of light and a celestial bearing a large sword appear, standing in town square. Actually, just a little further back there. Not Hesperus.
No. Nope. The silver flame lady.
Why does she not have? Okay.
Bit much to ask of him, wouldn't it?
And next to him, a couple feet away, you see Jaela Duran with her staff in hand.
This is the child?
Who just summoned the solar? Yes.
The 8-year-old child?
That's the
We're
one.
saving her ass. We're not gonna do without her. If you guys gotta sit in each other's laps or something, just make it work. There's room in the back seat.
If Stastra stays wild shaped as a spider,
There you go.
Istosser is not wild shaped as a spider anymore, though.
is he not?
No, he said he unwild shaped.
Not right now.
Oh.
Anyways,
I can't talk to the spider in this version.
right. So Lorvor, you were holding your turn.
Yeah. I'm letting Eberron do his thing.
Okay. Eberron. That makes it your turn.
I'm just gonna dash to the airship.
Okay. You have enough movement, you can make it to the airship. And, you know, climb up the rope ladder. Lorvor, this, I believe, triggers your held action.
Yep,
So
I'll get on the airship.
You are getting on the airship, okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Fame? Alright, I forgot the zombies.
What? Single me out.
It's your turn.
Oh. I don't. I mean, we're all on the ship, right?
Yep.
So I think we're just beelining it for her, right?
Where are we going, Sonnies?
That bit of light over there by the temple. Go
Roger Dodger.
around the dragon, you know, do whatever you gotta do. Evasive maneuvers. And I'm gonna hold. What I'm gonna do is, it's gonna be a couple of turns probably, I guess, before we get over there. So,
Okay.
I don't know. Should I attack it? Should I just do nothing? I'll do Drayfin's Bane of Excellence on the dragon when we get within 30 feet of it.
If you get within 30 feet.
If we get within 30 feet of it. I don't know. I got nothing.
Okay.
Nothing.
Okay.
I'll guidance or fear.
Tabs, are you doing anything?
Yes, since we are not just getting the fuck out, she is going to create a protector eldritch cannon. Oh, actually, yeah, protector eldritch cannon, which essentially allows her to grant 1d8 plus 4 temporary hit points to each creature of your choice within 10 feet of the turret.
And is that taking up its own space, or is it small enough to be held?
It's small enough to be held. She's like dual wielding her arcane thing and her cannon.
Nice.
Since it's a bonus action anyway.
Okay. I'm gonna take those other NPCs out of initiative. Zombies finally break through the gate, but they can't, or break through one of the barriers, but they can't move through this turn. Next turn they will start to move. Okay. The knight is fighting the zombie. That knight is helping an injured citizen. That knight is going over here to help people. I don't know. Get off my screen. The priest is helping the knight fight the zombie. Lorvor, or sorry, not Lorvor, bottom of initiative, which is when the ship moves. The ship is going to spend its movement to pivot 90 degrees in place. So that you're not like having to go all the way down and up and around. And then I think it still has enough movement for that. And the dragon. Dragon flies up and lands here. Its occupants will pop off, and now that your attention is drawn that way, it is quite far. Can I get everyone to give me a perception check?
Oh, that's wrong. Let's ignore that.
7.
Ignore what?
7. I rolled persuasion by accident.
26.
Ah, I see.
I got 7. Timothy can't even see over the ship right now. Fine.
Okay, so it looks like most of you are not seeing a whole lot. Fane and Estosra. And Lorivor, we can take your original roll. Just add your +4 instead of the +9.
Okay, that would be...
So, Fane, Estosra, and Lorivor see from atop the dragon, before hopping off, Tarus pull out a wand and raise his hands up, and in a circle of hellfire from the ground is summoned this very same Baylor
What?
that you fought before.
That fucker.
He fought his own shit?
This time with arcane chains binding its neck and arms.
We caught it.
That's. Are we sure we're that attached to this? I know this is not very chaotic good of me, but we could save more people by getting an army rallied.
I'm pretty sure they'll all be dead at that point.
We're just grabbing her along the way.
So the other two...
At this point, I think we could save more people by saving ourselves.
Yes.
We
Yeah,
can't leave
saving
her.
ourselves and then getting other countries involved so that she doesn't get to this dragon doesn't spread. One town is better than 10 towns.
We can't leave her. She's a child, and just look at how powerful she is. We need her.
Hey, real quick, do any of you guys remember in the character onboarding when I asked you the question, if the town was burning, and you could choose whether to save the dragon, or whether to save the townsfolk or slay the dragon, which would your character do?
I
I
don't remember.
Oh my god.
I think I said
Save
the townsfolk.
What did we say? Did we
Yeah.
also say the townsfolk?
I don't remember this question.
I probably said save
I
the
remember the
townsfolk.
question, I don't remember what I answered.
Let's see. Tab says save the townsfolk.
Liars.
Let's see. Jump to that.
I mean, these are the Threenish.
Save the townsfolk for Artie.
Yeah, of course.
Let's see.
But that was assuming it was a small dragon.
Why were you assuming it was a small dragon if it's burning a city?
I mean, not a
I mean, this
small
isn't
one,
even just a
but
dragon. This is literally
Yeah.
a dragon, two,
and
three
then, like,
beefy guys.
three people
and a
that
demon.
are probably tired.
Erlyn, I forgot to ask the question too, so I'm sorry.
Oh. Well, I'll tell you what, I was probably save the townsfolk.
And then...
I could turn somebody invisible. That's what I got.
Oh, did I forgot to ask Lorivor too.
Yeah, because I didn't remember that question.
Dang, that was supposed to be like epic foreshadowing, but I forgot to ask you the question in the first place.
I'm pretty sure you forgot to ask me too, because I have no idea the question is asked.
No, the question's there in Asasra's DMs.
What is a sauce?
Is it?
Right at the top. You didn't answer it though.
Oh, you.
You really must have missed
I'm
it.
the only one that's. I see what all you guys are now.
So
I mean, to be fair, I try to.
Artie and Tabs.
Neutral.
Yeah, say Artie and Tabs both answered. Testosterone didn't answer, and then the other two I forgot to send it to.
Or if these are direct orders, we are saving that girl. Fly over there and get her.
Alrighty.
I definitely think we should.
If we can.
Are you guys doing anything this turn, or do you mind if I kind of
Hold on.
run through?
Question. Is there an airship, like, place? Is there, like, an airship dock? And can I see
If there
it?
is, it's on fire.
Oh. I was wondering if there was maybe another airship that we
It's
could
like
go
way...
off.
No, not way over there. It's like way over here. Somewhere. Yeah, off to the left. Like, really far.
Yeah, I was wondering if there was another airship that we could steal, for lack of a better word, with a higher capacity for people.
Well, do we
Yeah.
Could we get rid of one of them?
Because if we can get another airship, we can get more
Over
people.
tables. Timothy would never say that. So one to help, right? Go help the knights, like rescue townspeople. Try not to die.
Okay.
See you later.
So, is anyone doing anything, or do you mind if I go to the
Yeah.
other turns? Okay. The ship is gonna go to about here, give or take. I think that's 90 feet, before being able to straighten out.
Oh, fuck.
You watch
All in the plaza.
as it gets back to the top of the initiative. As a arcane cage of force, similar to that you would see in like a cage fight, like in the octagon, but with a roof, appears around the Solar and Baylor as they lay into each other. And I'll just use the average damages for those, because I'm not rolling all those attacks. I mean, I'll still roll the attack roll, but I'll use the average damage for the...
Is the girl within that too, or is it just the...
No, she's not within... The force cage is barely big enough to contain these two. That kind of cramped a little bit.
I have...
Okay, so that's 30... $63... Plus another 25... $88... And... 42. Oh no, not 42. 49 twice. Okay, so they do about the same damage actually.
So as soon as we're within 120 feet of the girl, I've got stuff for you. I just...
Okay. Your guys' turn. As you're looking down, you're seeing zombies attacking people. You're seeing guards desperately trying to hold them off. You see one guard fall to this zombie here. Let me just throw him actually. I'll throw a knight onto the thing. So you see one guard fall to that zombie below. Are you guys doing anything?
I'll take a pot shot at one of the zombies.
All right. Which?
Can I take steady aim and then take a shot?
Yeah.
Cool. Steady aim and take a shot at whichever one is closest, I guess. One of these.
Ignore that sudden shift in the map.
Yep.
I was gonna say, did the silver shield just suddenly not exist no more?
No, I clicked on measure tool and then it did that annoying thing where it drags fog all across my screen.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm in range of this one, so I'll
Again?
take a shot at this one.
Why are you doing that? Okay, I guess I can't measure anymore, because...
Yeah, it's
Okay.
65 feet.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. There's the first one.
You know you can just roll with advantage, right?
I did not know that, but oh well. How do I...
Alright, that does hit, yeah.
That's cool. Okay, yeah. And then... the damage... I'm assuming an 18 hits.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, 13 damage.
Okay, and which one was it?
The top one.
The one that is where that knight is?
Yeah.
Okay. It hits it, but it doesn't quite kill it. You can see it's already been injured by the guard that it was fighting. But
At least I made it easier for the other guard.
it seems weirdly tough. That is the guard that just went down, by the way.
Oh. Oh, it's a priest and a knight.
Am I within range to...
Oh, you were aiming at that one down there?
Here.
Okay, I'm not
Yeah,
seeing your
it's a
pings.
knight
I
and a
think I need
priest.
to...
Yeah, knight 3, priest 1, plague zombie, plague zombie.
What am I hearing? How am I still hearing it? What?
Hearing what?
I'm still hearing the music, even though I...
Oh, yeah, I'm hearing it too.
Because it's playing on their thing.
Okay. Ah, what's happening? There we go. I was getting both the musics at the same time. It was tripping me out. There we go. Okay, ping one more time. It should work now. Nope, still don't see it. Okay. Below the silver shield, above the offload pond. Okay.
Yeah. Silver shield, the
Okay.
plague zombies.
Then that plague
plague
zombie
zombies.
has been hit a couple times. That one is going to die from that.
Yeah.
Am I within range to Eldritch Blast the other one?
Yeah.
I'll do that. Hesperus just gave him his power back, and he remembers what it's like to be able to blast things from 120 feet away. It's intoxicating. Hit.
That hits.
And also 17.
Both hit.
4, 5, and 3, 8.
Bam, bam. 2 solid hits on this zombie, but it's still swinging. Okay. Did Erilyn or Tabs or Saucer want to do anything while you're...
I'll take a shot at the plague zombie right in front of us.
Okay, the one that's like in the alleyway.
Yeah, just like she'll use her arcane firearm and cast the magic stone cantrip, so a little explosive.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit. As you look down, this
Oh my
this
God.
zombie is fresh. 10 still hits.
It does? Sweet.
Zombies
Okay,
have
then-
super low AC. Yeah.
Then do I get an additional D8 for damage?
What do you mean?
That's what the arcane firearm does.
I think. Is it a leveled spell or just any spell?
So it says you can use your arcane firearm as a spellcasting focus for your artificer spells. When you cast an artificer spell through the firearm, you gain 1 plus 1d8 to one of the spell's damage rolls.
Then yes.
Okay. Sweet. So I'll roll the first part and then I'll roll the 8. 6 plus... 8, 12.
Bam! You fire down and create a little explosion that hits this zombie. It kind of knocks its head into a weird, like, unnatural position. Its head kind of sags down, but its body still wanders on.
Glitter and confetti just like pop all over him. Now he's a glittery plague zombie.
Okay. And then Istasra and Erilyn, were you wanting to do anything?
I'll use my longbow and hit this guy right over here by the priest.
Okay. That hits.
I'm assuming a 23 hits.
Mm-hmm.
And 11 damage.
Okay. It's looking real bad, but it's not dead yet.
Oh, perfect. At least they can kill him now.
Which is right after Thane just did, like, also, I think 11 damage. No, 8 damage to it. Okay. And then, Erilyn, did you want to do anything?
I'll cast Vicious Mockery on the one in front of the airship.
Okay. Do you want to, Do you want to say what you want to say, or are you just casting it?
Sorry, I would if I didn't my throat. I'll just cast it.
Okay. It fails, so go ahead and roll that d4 of psychic damage.
Okay. Right. 4. 2.
Okay. Seems to groan as it stumbles forward.
I'm just imagining Erlen shouting down at it, going, "Hey, you little fuck! You can't even die properly."
You're even shorter than me right now. All right. The ship. Oh, thank God. The ship will move. As the ship moves, these guys are close enough to be like properly brought into the initiative now. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay. Okay. So, it'll go. I can actually get rid of the knights for the most part because you've ignored them at the top of initiative. Actually, I can almost get rid of the knights. At the top of initiative, at this knight's very next turn after getting knocked down, you see his body starts to convulse. The blood pooling out of his head starts to blacken as he rises from the ground. Anyone want to give me an Arcana check?
I can do that.
Yeah, not me.
Okay. Nastasra, you know that most zombies aren't contagious. Zombies in D&D aren't like zombie apocalypse in most media where, you know, you come back from the dead after turning into a zombie. Usually, so something weird's going on here.
Yeah, they spread. Guys, they spread. They actually spread.
What you mean spread?
I mean spread. Like, did you not see that guy die and then he's now a zombie?
Oh, fuck.
He is going to very casually walk up to here, which will provoke an opportunity attack, which he'll take because it's like 1 damage. Oh no, she gets to add a d8. She gets to add, I think, 2 d8s to that. He'll still take it.
What's that pitiful amount of damage to his probably fucking gluttonous health pool?
Yeah, so he'll take 14 points of damage as she whacks him with her with her staff, and he'll keep walking. Now that you guys are close enough, you'll hear him say, "Yes, Go ahead! Tear each other's arms off. The show is about to begin. Callum! Ensure that no one else interferes. And the man who is still sitting atop of the dragon will nod his head and turn his gaze towards the ship that is flying directly at them.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, we should.
Get away anymore.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope, we're in this. Don't puss out now. It's one dude.
He'll
Yeah,
wave his
riding a
wand,
dragon.
and he'll brandish a rod. He has a rod that is charred and blackened with what looks to be a demonic skull at the end of it. And from it, let's see. Oh no, you guys, it's you 5 and then 3 people, so it's 8 out of 10 that you have.
Wow. Yeah.
He will hit the 5 of you with a magic missile for 2 points of force damage.
It was way lower than I expected.
Yeah, it's magic missile.
Yeah, I was gonna say, magic missile doesn't do much damage, but it always hits.
Yeah.
How rude.
And you'll hear him say, I think I'll start with them. Maybe they can provide me inspiration.
Oh, he's a bard.
He's using a rod,
No, not a bard then.
but he was playing an instrument before.
Bartlock.
You're not sure. I believe that makes it Lorivor's turn.
Yeah. Steady aim, short bow.
Against?
It's all I can do at this distance.
Oh yeah, and the Baylor.
Against-
I forgot.
Against whom?
Baylor is going to
The
be
guy,
healing on the solar.
yeah, the guy that just, Calum. Yeah.
Okay.
Uh, 25 to hit.
$25 hits.
12 damage.
Okay. You said how much damage? 12?
12?
Okay, let me pull up his stats real quick. Open a new tab. Scroll down, there we go. Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay, then it is the other lady's turn. She's gonna do nothing. She's just gonna watch. Okay. Erilyn, that makes it your turn, and then Jayala.
It was Baylor who just attacked, right?
Yes, so the Baylor just whipped the solar and then stabbed it with its lightning longsword.
Wait, what were you?
What?
I hadn't said anything yet.
Okay.
I don't know what to do.
Do you have any ranged attacks or anything?
I have one more spell slot I could use Shatter. That's 60 feet, and then I measured, well, I'm measuring from
Might,
the ship, is that right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Might want to
It's
hold for healing.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to hold, and I don't have like a bow or anything. So I guess I do nothing.
Should I give any bardic inspiration to anybody to get them ready? Do you
Oh
Okay.
yeah, I'll do
wanna
that.
anything?
Let's do bardic inspiration for Fane.
Well, I don't need
That
Give it to
intake breath told me
Astra.
you might need it.
Don't forget, Fane, you still have a -3 to everything.
Oh, yeah.
it. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
You
he's
know
still
what?
annoying.
Actually, I take that back. Go ahead now.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell me how pretty I am, real quick?
Gosh, you're so pretty.
I know.
To him. Yeah.
Oh, whoops! I
Fane
just
rhymes with
realized
Fane.
the stream
Fane
cannot see what's
absolutely rhymes
happening
with
here.
Fane.
That was one of the mean nicknames that all the bullies used to call him, Vane Sylvia, instead of Vane Sylvia.
Oh, now I feel bad.
Arctic demoralization.
I think that's called cutting words. It's a that's a different class feature. All right. Okay. Then it is Jayala's turn. Oh, wait, is this, what is the range? Oh, good, 60 feet, good, so she can do it. So you'll hear her yell out, she'll be like, hold on there, Uriel! And she will cast the heal spell, which Taruz will counterspell. He'll wave his finger, he's like, not this time. Keep that to yourself. And that's, oh, and then the solar goes immediately after. Okay. Both the solar and the Baylor are looking real... like immediately close to death, but they're looking pretty hurt. About equal in this slugfest as flashes of blinding light come from the Solar's greatsword, and the whole area is just baked in fire, bursts of heat, as the fire and lightning of the Baylor's attacks strike true. Dane, it's your turn. Tabs is on deck.
If I'm standing right on the nose of our ship, how far away am I from Tarus?
From Tarus? So you are at the nose of the ship. You are 85 feet away, and then at least 30 feet up.
So well within 120.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Well, I wouldn't say
Bonus
well
action.
within, but within 120.
Sure. Sure. A bonus action, a shield of faith at a distance, doubling it to 120 feet. On the little girl child. So she gets +2 to her AC. And there's like a little glowing phantasmal unicorn horn kind of floating at her forehead to indicate she is protected. Got a little ghost horn. And then as an action, I'm gonna pop Tarus twice, hopefully with an Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Roll the hit.
Or fucking not. 12 and 26.
Okay, let me see. Yes. There it is. Lost his character sheet for a second. Let me pull it up.
But don't worry, the character sheet can stay lost. I think we're all good with that.
And you said 20 what?
6.
Okay, 26 hits.
7 points.
Okay.
And I just scream at him. Bastard. Try to get his attention away from the little girl. Oh, can I I can't mechanically hide, but I could get some cover at least maybe. Could I drop down behind something?
Yeah, you could drop down behind the rails for half cover. You'll be prone but half cover.
Sure.
Yeah.
Hit him once, I see his head cocked to the side, and I go, oh shit.
That was someone else. Different Eldritch Blast. Okay, Tabs. It's your turn.
Okay. I don't think we're close enough for really any of my stuff, except for. Maybe Scorching Ray. But I kind of.
And see, depends on who you're attacking.
Well, I'd probably try to attack Tarus.
Okay. Yeah, so.
What I'd like to be able to do is Tasha's Hideous Laughter, but we're not 30 feet from him. How about I'm gonna hold my attack. I'm gonna hold Tasha's Hideous Laughter until we're within 30 feet of Taruz.
Okay.
And then I'm going to set off the cannon, which is going to give everyone temporary hit points. So let me roll that real quick. So 1d8 plus 4. So 9 temporary hit points for she's gonna pretty much stand at the back and just like shoot it for everybody. For anyone within a 15-foot cone. So I imagine that's everybody in our ship.
15-foot cone or 15-foot radius? Or wait, what? 15-foot cone is your flamethrower, isn't it?
Oh wait, no, that's right. You're right.
It's a 10-foot radius?
15. Sorry, Oh, 10 feet, yeah. Your choice. Oh, yeah. 10-foot radius from myself.
Yeah, so we'll say you and five other people. So probably not like Orifir, because he's in the back piloting the ship. And maybe not either Kebble or Pesh, your choice.
Okay. So just like our party.
Do you want Kebble or Pesh to do
And
it?
either.
Oh. I'll do Kebble, since he'll probably be casting things.
What are they doing this
Kebble's
whole
like,
time?
a
'Cause
dragon!
they haven't
A
done anything.
dragon! Look! It's a dragon! Run for it!
Are they
I want to tell Kebble to calm down in Draconic.
But it's a dragon!
So yes, everybody and Kebble has +8 temporary hit points. And that's my turn.
Okay.
How many hit points?
8.
8.
8. Excellent. Temporary.
Yes.
Okay. Taz, after your turn, it is Astosera.
Here's a quick question. The Callum D. Denith. Why does that name sound familiar?
House Denise, maybe?
The guys that made the guns for us?
No. No,
Okay.
that was a different house. That's House Kenneth.
Okay. Well, anyway, I guess I'm gonna use my. So the technical wording with magic missile. Is it any target you can see?
I think it has to be a target you can see within 120 feet.
You know what? I got an idea. Take a look, just double check. So if he can hit me with magic missile, I can do this. I'm gonna drop a 20-foot radius sphere of fog centered on Callum.
So centered on which point of the square that he's in?
Let's say upper left.
Upper left? Okay. It does stop at the edge of the cage.
Alright, no, you know what? You're right. Bottom left.
Oh, I can't control Z, so give me a second. The fog. Okay, so bottom left. The 10 foot?
20 foot.
20 foot.
Damn, that's a big ass thing of fog.
Okay.
Had I used second level, it could have been 40 foot.
Yeah.
But with that, I used my action, and I cast a leveled spell, so that is my turn.
Okay. So at the bottom of initiative, all of your people will be moving. Hesh. Where is he? There he is. So Pesh is gonna say, "Finally! A chance to prove my might in battle against a worthy foe." And he will rage and jump off. And land on his
Okay.
face.
Yes, well, there's our room problem.
Sweet boy.
He's gonna take 12 halved to 6 points of damage and land prone.
I can't live without
How high up are we?
About 30 feet.
Okay.
I should have given him the extra hit points.
Oh, actually, he's gonna long jump too, so he can get to like here, I think.
And then how far forward do we move?
And then you guys will slow down a little bit as you get to here, but you'll get to about there.
And then I can let off my action, which is Vicious Mockery. Or not Vicious Mockery, Toss Insidious Laughter.
Yeah.
On Tarus.
What's the save for that?
It is Wisdom 13 save.
Wisdom 13.
Yeah.
Please let this.
Yeah, he's fine.
Oh, come on. Silver
Nope,
Rude.
silver barbs. Silver barbs.
Just for fun.
Fuck it up,
Counterspell.
chuckle
Yeah.
fuck.
Fine, use up all your counter spells.
Does someone else want to try to silvery barbs him?
I can't silver barbs counterspell.
No. I mean that someone else can silvery barbs his saving throw.
Yeah, he's only
He's
counterspelling the
counterspelling
silvery
my
barbs.
silvery barbs.
Oh. I'm smelling. Okay, I thought he was counterspelling.
Yeah.
I'll
No.
do it too. Dick.
Okay, that roll was even higher than the first one. So,
Well, fuck.
but somebody gets an
Maybe you
advantage
give
now.
Yeah.
I'll give one to Pesh.
Pesh is not within range.
Oh man.
You should probably give it to yourself.
Yeah, I will.
So you can, you're gonna go down and get her, right? And then pop back up? That's the plan? Is that what's
Me?
going on?
Me?
Well, you're the one that's so forthright, like, we must save her.
I was gonna like
You said
throw
you
a
had
rope down. Or,
plans.
I was gonna like throw a rope down or something. I'm out of starlight steps, love.
We do have a lot of rope.
I do
Oh,
have
shit.
Misty
Where's
Step, but
Pesh
I don't
at?
want to do it.
Where's
And
How many uses of Misty Step do you have, and can
Pesh
you take
is
someone
back
with you?
here.
Oh, he's down there in the bushes. Shit, I was gonna say maybe Pesh can grab her, but
So, I've got 2 second level spell slots because I used my Fey Touch for the first Misty Step, so I could technically
Misty Step
do
you can't
2
take somebody
Misty
with.
Steps. But that would take. Oh, I
You
can't
can't take someone
somebody
with you.
me? Okay.
Mhm.
Well, screw that. That doesn't work.
What you could do is we could tie a rope, throw it at her, you Misty Step down, put it on her, Misty Step back up, and then we fly away.
But that would take.
It's
Just
his
throwing
turn.
that. That would take 2 rounds.
As it comes to Tarus's turn. He will start to float, levitating up into the air,
Come and get it. I'm right here.
and gently step onto the cage where these two are fighting. He'll lean down above the solar planetar, one of them.
Solar.
Solar. He'll say, "I know your kind possess the ability to know when one lies. Go ahead. Tell me if I'm lying. You will die today, but for the sake of a better world." As you see a look of realization and almost fear dawn on the Solar's face, he'll straighten up and say, "Go ahead. You can tear each other apart now." And he'll shoot a look back down at Jayla and he'll say, "And you stay out of this. You aren't my prey." That's his turn, because he technically used his action to cast Levitate. Callum will use his action to dispel magic on your fog.
Well, at least I forced him to use his action.
That is true. That is true. As he dispels the fog, you see a great heat, a light bubbling up from the dragon's chest.
Ah, shit.
He doesn't release it yet. The Baylor will make his attacks. Okay, the Solar is almost dead. Solar is looking so close to dead.
How much healing can we deal to this Solar in one turn?
Not only
us.
is the Solar almost dead, that was a crit. So this Baylor is going to take his lightning longsword and cleave it down, slicing one of the Solar's arms off. The Solar, with his other hand, very quickly gestures, and the greatsword doesn't hit the ground. It starts to float in place because they can do that. But
Let's just get her and get out. They're not after her, so let's just take her and leave. Please.
Lorapor,
Begging you.
Yeah.
The ship has a rope ladder. Just lower it down.
it is your turn.
Yeah, do that.
Did we ever? We never even pulled the rope ladder back up. The rope ladder's still down.
Does Warfear still have a fireball?
He's flying.
Yeah, I mean, he just have to use... Well, I guess he's technically not flying this turn. But I don't know where he would target the fireball.
On the dragon and Callum.
Dragon?
And...
On the red dragon?
That dragon is...
Well,
yeah,
it's not gonna hurt the
clearly...
dragon, but it's gonna hurt the people riding it.
The dragon's already getting ready to attack, and if this ship takes fire, I don't think it's going to last.
All right.
And on Taruz, on something. I mean, we gotta.
How?
You know,
How long
he'll
would
take
it
the
take?
dodge action for the ship. Is
How
what he'll
long?
probably do.
How long can I climb down the rope ladder and grab Jayla and then just scream go? Or is that too far?
So you would have to climb down, grab her with an action, and then dash to get back to the rope ladder, because you'd have to get actually on the ground to grab her.
Yeah. So I can do that on my turn.
It is your turn.
Do I have enough movement? Yeah, I'm asking if I have enough movement to do that.
I think just barely. You wouldn't be able to climb all the way up, but you'd be able to like grab onto the rope ladder with her and climb like a little bit up.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do.
Give me an athletics check.
Fuck. I am not good at athletics.
Ooh.
I got a nat 07. That's a 7. I thought it was a nat 1 for a second. I was gonna flip shit.
Okay. As you try to grab her, she'll kind of duck it. And she'll say, "No, I'm not leaving Uriel."
It's. Do you want to die?
It's dead.
It's not dead
Yeah, we
yet.
gotta go.
You can do more from the air. Come with me.
I can try to convince her next turn.
Yeah.
Do you run away or are you on the ground now?
I'm on the ground now.
Okay. She is going to continue to do nothing. She's just going to kind of stand there.
She's not gonna try to heal the solar again.
Oh, no, it's not her turn yet. I was talking about
it's-
Stella, the
Oh.
other person on the...
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The other person on the back, which hasn't really done anything, just kind of is standing there.
Yeah.
Erilyn, that makes it your turn. And then it's Jayla. So, Erilyn.
I'd like to try to persuade Jayla to come on the airship.
If you have any healing, it might be good to try to use that on the solar.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Can anything
If
get
you can
that-
cast up a healing word, if you have that. you
Yeah,
can do.
I'll cast a healing word.
Can anything get through that dome though?
Spells cannot. I don't know why he counterspelled
Oh.
to heal in the first place. Spells don't pass through the force cage.
Oh.
Yeah.
Never mind then.
Oh right, yeah. No, in that case, I'm going to try
How
to
many
persuade
counter spells
Jayla
does
to
this
come
guy
onto
have?
the airship.
So many is the answer. He has so many counter spells.
So many.
And I'm thinking about upgrading his. Anyways, don't worry about it.
God.
Um,
So Jayla's turn?
I don't know. Was that the end of Erilyn's turn?
well,
Yeah,
yeah,
what do
I was
you
trying to
doing, Aaron?
persuade her. I was
Yeah.
trying to persuade her to come on board the airship.
Okay, give me a persuasion check at disadvantage.
Oh, at disadvantage.
She's a
Darn, I
little bit
can't use what
stubborn.
I just
Ooh.
used to. That sucks. I got a 27, but I have to do the disadvantage.
My turn is
Oh,
after
God, how do I do
hers,
disadvantage?
Jayla's, but I was gonna do basically the same thing. Can I like assist?
Yeah, you can assist, so that makes it advantage. Well, actually, no, it takes your action to assist. Erilyn would be able to assist you, but not the other way around.
Right, okay.
How do I add the disadvantage into the?
Now it's
So,
against a
yeah,
saving
just-
throw, right?
Just roll it again. This is not
Okay.
a saving throw. This is a skill check.
Oh.
Okay, well, this second.
Oh, either way.
Yeah.
19 and a 27. That's a pretty good set of rolls.
It is a
I
good
think
set
I
of
could do better.
rolls, but it's not quite as good as what she rolled. So she'll argue with you for a second. She's hesitant,
Mm-hmm.
but she's not ready to get on just yet.
Okay. in that case, I guess that's that as I keep arguing.
Okay.
Do we know who activated this cage?
Yeah.
Was
One of
it-
you does.
Who? It's not me then.
So it was whoever rolled. No, I think 3 of you do. All of you do.
Oh.
All of you do. Yeah. You
Who-
guys know
who
that it
activated
was
the cage?
the person who's currently standing on top of it.
Taruz, okay. I'm wondering if it's a concentration thing that's holding it up.
It's not.
Yeah, we have about as much luck interrupting his concentration as you do breaking into a
Force
certain
cages.
certain fort.
Force cage.
Well, I'm debating. Huh?
Force cage is just there.
No.
Yeah, it's just there for an hour. This just happened on Critical Role too. Robbie Damon used one at a bad time and got somebody stuck in one, and they were like, "Oh, well, it was helpful for a second, and now you're stuck in here for an hour."
Yeah.
Yeah, there's only one way to really end a force cage early.
I'm assuming it's some kind of dispel.
No, it's actually not affected by dispel magic.
Oh.
So it's Jayla's turn and then mine.
Yes. Jayla is gonna be crying as she does this, like tears streaming down her face. She's gonna be like, "Leave him alone, you big meanie!" And she's gonna 5th level guiding bolt.
Damn.
And he's just gonna kind of duck it.
Oh no.
Dane. It is your turn.
He kind of stands up from where he had crouched down and leans over the railing, and just tears welling up in his eyes. His voice is choked, and he recalls what Caloran just said to him by his perception hours ago. And he'll shout down toward Jayla, please! You're still needed here. We need you here. Please just get on the ship.
Give me another persuasion check. This one not with disadvantage, because the other one was so high.
7. Don't roll garbage. Oh my god. Duh. Do I have inspiration? No,
Yeah,
of course I
give you
don't.
inspiration.
Yeah, you have the D8 of inspiration.
I have a D8 of inspiration.
From
I'm
Bardic Inspiration. Yeah.
Stupid.
Oh my.
Oh, but you have a -3 to that as well.
Yeah. So it's 11.
Okay. Yeah, she's not very convinced.
Is that my action?
Yeah, that is your action.
Of course it is. Can I bonus action? Fuck. Can't heal that stupid thing. I can't do anything. I'm out of Starlight Steps. Let me turn guide. Can I turn? Oh, guidance is a fucking touch, isn't it? Can I? No, I can't. I would say if I could. This little bitch. Draven's Bane of Excellence. On her.
What's that do again?
Charisma saving throw DC 15. On a failed save, the next ability check, attack roll, or saving throw that she makes. This is gonna be such a. She has to roll a 20. It might help. I don't know.
Oh, right. It's the one that negates a crit.
Yeah. Well,
It negates a natural 20, basically.
Yeah.
Why would
Yeah.
we debuff her?
Yeah, why would we
Because-
debuff her?
Because so if you try to grab her again and she struggles against you again.
I forgot.
Oh.
I do still have the inspiration from giving the recap.
Okay, well that's great. Use it next time you try to pull her onto this ship, because
I think we've
listening.
worn her down, and I have a much better chance of persuasion because I have a +9 to that, as opposed to a +0 to athletics.
It's a fucking 8-year-old child. Why is it so hard to just grab an 8-year-old child? People do it all the time.
Because I have 0 strength.
Jesus
It's okay.
Christ.
It's okay. I will do the help action on my turn for Loravor for his next turn.
Okay. Then
Okay.
I'll
So,
I mean,
Fane, is that the
I'm
end of
just
your
gonna
turn?
burn the inspo.
yeah.
Okay, and then Tabs, you said you were taking the help action?
Yeah, I'm taking the help action to help Loravor.
Alright, and then Estosera? That makes it your turn.
I'm gonna drop Fog Cloud on Calm again.
You know what? Callum's gonna counterspell at that this time. You're close enough.
God damn! How many fucking counter spells do these fuckers have?
They're
fucking
both
lot. They're
high-level
all good.
spellcasters, so...
That's why we gotta stop trying to cast spells on them and start trying
So
to cast
many.
spells on this girl or on this fucking ship, so we can get out of here.
I unfortunately don't have anything that'll affect people. Unless you want me to pin her to the
You
wall.
have a bow. You can just shoot his ass.
I don't think we should be
Anyways.
attacking anybody. They're not after us. They're not after her. Let's just get her out and go.
That's what I'm
And
saying.
I'm not attacking. I'm just trying to blind them.
All right.
All right, whose turn is it?
Okay,
Yeah,
after him, it is... Or after her, it is... Pesh? So Orpheus is gonna take the
Fucking
dodge
Pesh.
action for the ship.
I forgot about Pesh.
He's gonna stand up with half with half his movement. Run over here. You know, glaive drawn. I think he has to dash, so his rage will end.
Someone
that's
yell at
so
Pesh to get his
unfortunate.
ass back on the ship.
He's just like, ah!
Why bother? Nobody listens to anything I have to say.
I mean, he made his choice, and we kind of need the room, so it's fine.
What?
We have the room. We have 8 people in 10 spaces.
Oh,
Well,
Well, it's about to go back down to 8 if we can't get Pesh's ass back on the ship.
at the end of Pesh's turn, as a legendary action,
Fucking Christ.
Taruz will point down and you'll see this blackish, purplish ray of light, or not ray of light, or yeah, beam of light emit from his wand and strike the cage, disintegrating it.
Oh, that's the one way to get rid of it.
Mm-hmm. We'll say, finally, it's time! And that is where we're going to end for today.
Damn it.
Shut up. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not.
At
No,
the
it's
top of
not.
initiative, when we come back, it will be Taruz's turn.
Oh my god. The battle that took 3 sessions. No, it's not. Oh my god.
Sorry, this I understand functionally that like this
No, I
might
don't
be
care
over
about
if I didn't have so many technical difficulties this session,
Okay.
but
Nobody cares about that. Nobody cares about that. I'm teasing you.
Now we can heal the fuck
Fine.
out of the Celestial, but it's probably not gonna happen because I'm pretty sure
Honestly,
Taruz
let's
is
just
just
go.
gonna kill it.
Yeah, that's.
Well, between that and the fuck ton of counter spells,
I think
there's
that's
no
what it's
way
gonna
we could
take,
even heal
though.
it, even if we tried.
Yeah, I think that's what it's gonna take, though. We're gonna have to watch that thing die, and then that little girl will break, and then you can grab her, and we can go. Like, I think, like, think about it. Think about it like it was a movie. That's exactly what would happen, right? That's exactly what would happen if somebody wrote this script.
Alright. That's where we're ending.
Oh my god.
thank you guys for joining.
I'ma hop off.
And I will
Thanks
see
for
you next
killing
time.
everybody.
All right.
Bye.
Don't worry, there's still some
Okay.
people alive.
Yippee.
And I
For
like how
now.
you like intricately like named every single place in this city and made it so like inviting and like, oh, there's so much to do here. JK.
Instruction.
Amazing.
We might not even have to flee
I
at this
did
point.
give you a chance to explore the town before this all happened.
You did. And shit
Yeah.
happens. Okay. Well, see you next week. Hopefully everybody stays alive.
I have a feeling
I'll let you
Taruz
know.
is
You
just
guys
gonna-
are so far you're doing better than the Wednesday group did when they got to this point, but worse than the Friday group did when they in this fight.
Yeah, I feel like Friday group just destroyed everybody, right?
Yeah, this is you know when they said they killed that dragon?
Oh, that's right, yeah.
It was in this fight.
See?
Yeah.
We could have done it.
They're well, no, you
If
guys
those
definitely could not
Yahoos
have.
could do it, we
You
could
you
have
guys
done it.
definitely could not have. The only reason they killed the dragon was because of a sharpshooter crit with a cannon.
Oh shit, okay.
God damn.
Yeah, those chaos junkies are
Yeah,
a different
that's
story
wild
entirely.
No, that's been wild.
Yeah, you've been
Yeah,
there
I'm
one
maxed-
session and it's still
I'm maxed out at like 25 damage per turn, I think, if I roll really fucking high.
What?
And
Stressful.
I'm below the average of the group, but the average of the group is still not high enough.
well, no, you're level 5.
Yeah.
Okay, when you hear the word legendary resistance,
Oh, I know.
that is
I'm
already
aware.
a creature that's at least like what, 15? Level 15?
These motherfuckers
takes,
have
like,
taken
2
like
hits to
2
kill, right?
legendary actions.
Oh, they get legendary actions back every turn.
Yeah.
If I slash
Yeah.
twice with the rapier, that'll get him, right?
Probably.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's insane.
I'll set it up.
Anyways, I will see you guys next time.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.